Okay, welcome to the galley. As you can see, as I span around, the whole galley will take up all the aft end of the ship. We're on deck 4, and so if it's all broken down into sections, we have 1 to 5 stations down the line and 6 and 7 on the opposite side. Starting off here on station number 1, I have cold line number 1. In cold line number 1, they look after all the plating for the evening appetizers, and in the daytimes Glenn and his team of 4 chefs will look after the cold appetizers up in the colonnade. They'll do all the meat platters, the fish platters, smoked fish platters for lunchtime, all the compound salads, all the different salads from different regions. And not only that, they'll make all the canapes and the caviar canapes in this side in the afternoons as well. Okay, we're now in the main galley. This is the heart of the ship. This is the main cooking area for the main restaurant number 4. There's a lot of mains in there. But on this side we have the head entremetier. Entremetier means he's the soup cook, he's the garnish chef. Geoffrey has got here, he's got probably around about 30 to 40 litres of the soup, the pumpkin soup, ready for tonight. And the process today, it would have took Geoffrey probably around about 2 to 3 hours to do the whole soup from start to finish. That is making the stock, preparing the vegetables, roasting the vegetables off, and then this is when you get this wonderful, fine, silky smooth pumpkin soup ready for service. Not only that, he is now clarifying his consommé, and that is just slowly ticking over with the clarification at the top, and he's just skimming it ready for service. So once we get that final product, will be a crystal clear, beautiful double beef consommé, what's going to be so intense with flavour. So going back to like what I said before, you're in the heart of the ship now. This is the dream maker area of the ship. Basically what you got here is I've got a double pass on both sides of me. I have one side on the port side, and then they've got the starboard side. And what we do is when in the middle of service, myself will be stood here, I'll be doing all the garnishing, putting the sauce on last minute, cleaning the plates and sending the trays. Why I'm doing that, each and every one of these chefs have their jobs. I have one chef on this side of the pass who looks after one of the meat dishes, the entree dishes. And then on his complete opposite would be the other meat chef looking after the other entree dish. Then I would have Warren in the centre looking after all the classic fare, grilled steaks, fillet steak, New York steak, double cut New York steak, lamb chops, and then you've got Lito who's next to him, who's the fish chef. He's in charge of the fish. He'll look after getting all the beautiful turbot, the fresh halibuts we get on board, and the salmon. He'll be serving it from that area. So in the middle of the service will start around about 7:30. But we can do anything up to 300 to 380 guests from around about 7:45, 8 o'clock till about 9 o'clock. So you're thinking that we'll be serving, they'll be plating around about 10 to 15 plates within 1 or 2 minutes. That's the sort of speed and intensity we've got to work on in this area. So it's quite a small area, but we do like to dance back and forth, inside and out, and there is a general yes chef and vibe when in the middle of service. Okay, now we're in pretty much the main production area for all our stocks. Everything we do on board has to have a start, and all our starts is a good quality stock. So at the moment you can see 4 very large double-lined boilers. There's water coursing itself all the way up here, boiling away. And then that means we can keep a nice constant temperature on our stock pots. Any good piece of food, any good meal needs a good stock. So this one, we've got this wonderful chicken stock coming out now, and that's going to be ready in around about 45 minutes. And I've got on this side, right down, you're coming into the demi-glace and the veal stock, and it's coming really, really deep in colour. Okay, so thank you for coming on tour with me today. I hope you've seen a little bit and understand a little bit about the galley and how hard my boys work. And I would love to see you again sometime on the Sojourn. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.